ladies and gentlemen. I'm Carl Radu, and as you know, this is the Truth Channel, where I tell you the truth and only the truth. I get straight to the point. I don't sugarcoat things. I tell you what is real, what isn't real, why something is stupid, why it shouldn't be this way, why it should be this way. And I just give you general insights on the truth and only the truth. And I give you some advice along the way. Anything that you comment down below, I will try and find out what I can say about it that will give you the answers that you need, that you are needing as well. So, in today's video, I am going to be giving 5 tips on how to sustain a relationship as a woman, and pretty much just 5 tips to becoming an ideal woman for yourself and in a man's eyes if you're looking for a sustainable relationship. Now, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. Now, number 1 is clear communication. Communication is key in a relationship. If you cannot communicate with your man, I guarantee you that in future it is not going to end well. You're going to have a lot of misunderstandings when it comes to miscommunication, and therefore you're going to start arguing with each other all the time, and I'm sure you guys do not want that in a relationship. As a woman, you need to be open and honest with your partner about your needs, your wants, and pretty much what you expect from your man with regarding to what you think he can offer to you in that relationship. In saying, I don't mean be toxic now and go and tell your man or your BF or your husband to start giving you everything you want because I told you to or because I said so. I mean that if you feel like you are putting in too much effort into a relationship as a woman, maybe ask your partner or your man if he can do the same by putting in a little bit more effort into the relationship so that it becomes equal, but do it in such a respectful manner, which I'm going to be talking about soon, because that is something that's also key in a relationship. 2, prioritizing personal growth. As a woman, you have the right to do what you want, when you want to do it, and you can be who you want to be. I don't mean go around and sleep with every guy and say, oh, but you said I can do what I want and this is my right. So be my guest, but I'm telling you right now that in future, that is not going to get you anywhere in life. No guy is going to want to have a serious relationship with a woman who is completely ran through by every man and pretty much goes out every night. A man is not going to look for an ideal woman who is like that, because a woman who goes out and sleeps with every guy is not an ideal woman. So when I say personal growth, I mean things that help you benefit to becoming a better carer, supporter, and wife material at the end of the day. An example would be taking cooking lessons. I know this may sound a little bit harsh, but my opinion is that every woman should at least know how to cook and clean. I'm not saying that they must do this, but what I'm trying to say is that they should know how to cook and clean. Because if you're a wife one day and you're looking after your kids and you're staying at home, and let's say your man is out making the money, getting the bills paid and all of that stuff, the least expected thing you could do as a woman is probably clean up the house and cook for your man, because I kid you not, that man is going to come home very happy because he's coming home to a wife and kids, and he's coming to a home where dinner is already made after a long, hard day. So the least you could do is just cook for him and clean for him. If you can't even pick up a broom, nevertheless a pan, I have to say it, but you cannot be an ideal woman that way. So prioritizing your personal growth just benefits you at the end of the day, because then you're living your own life to fulfillment and for a purpose, and then you apply that to your relationship, making it better. Number 3, mutual respect. This goes for both partners, but in a relationship as a woman, this helps you strengthen your relationship with your partner. Having respect for your partner can then help you, because you don't have to start an argument for an unknown reason. For example, if I went outside to go and cut grass and I've been out for pretty much the entire day and I come back inside, then you as a woman have to be respectful enough to know that I've been out working hard, taking care outside the house. So when I come back inside, the last thing I expect from my girlfriend or my wife is for her to be nagging and complaining and shouting at me as to why I'm tramping grass or mud into the house. Instead, be a little bit more respectful and say, "Oh, thanks for looking after outside of the house. I really appreciate it. But when you come in, please try not to make a little bit of mess, but I will clean up after you when you move." Ladies, it's literally that simple. When a guy works, the last thing he wants is for his wife or woman to be complaining at him about every single little detail and about something so stupid. A man needs a woman's full support on accomplishing his goals and dreams, because it benefits you. It benefits both of you at the end of the day. I know this because if a man has a dream or a goal and he isn't getting any support, it's either him wasting his full potential on you or he's chasing that goal. And I promise you, when you have a man, 90% of them is going to take the second option, which is obviously chasing his dream, leaving you behind because you didn't support him. Number 4, setting boundaries. As a woman, you should set boundaries, since it does make you more strong personally. Setting up boundaries will help your partner or someone else understand that when this thing happens, you don't really want this to happen. And then that's when you set a boundary. A good boundary for a woman should be being loyal. It goes both ways, obviously. But I mean boundaries as in you will not allow any man to see you, come near you, nor talk to you. If you set that boundary, it becomes respectful to your partner or to your man. But in saying that, I don't mean go out to a party where you know that that men are gonna try and flirt with you, that men are gonna try and get with you, because then that doesn't become respectful. And also, you trying to be an ideal woman, you going out every single night with your girlfriends is really not gonna be a good thing for you in the future. Pretty much don't go to a place where you know there's guys that are going to hit on you, because 1, it is disrespectful to your spouse or to your man, and 2, why would you be going there in the first place, having still the audacity to say, "Oh no, I have a boyfriend"? Last but not least, number 5, embracing yourself as a woman. As a woman, you should celebrate and embrace individuality and differences from other women. So you should accept who you are and not to be pressured to social expectations and gender roles. Be who you are, but in saying that, I mean, don't go and put on more makeup or get breast implants or whatever to make your butt look bigger, or the stuff that they do to inject into your lips, really, because I'm going to give you a little bit of a secret. Men do not care about that stuff. And I mean men. Because in the first place, a man doesn't care about how you look because they fell in love with the person that you are, not because of how you look. In saying this, I really do want to thank you guys for watching to the end of this video. This was 5 tips to becoming an ideal woman so that you can actually have a sustainable relationship, and also just personal growth for yourself, just for you trying to become an ideal woman. Now, the reason why I made this video is because I haven't really seen many women out. I know there's a lot of women that talk about independence and striving to be there by themselves. But the honest truth is that when you become independent for so long, and I mean by the age of 40, you become so stubborn that by the time you actually want to have children and you actually want to have a family and a relationship, no guy is going to really want to be with a woman that is so independent and so proud of herself, period. Because guys do not really want to have women that are way too independent. And I know some of you might be arguing on the other side of the screen here, but it is facts. Guys do not want a woman who is more dominant than the guy when the guy is trying to be dominant. So please, guys, if you do like this content, I really would ask if you can hit the subscribe button at the bottom. Maybe hit this one here if you want to do a quick subscribe. If you really like this video, especially for the woman watching, and if you feel as if I have said something wrong, please comment down below on what you think I could have added, what do you think I could have said or not said, what do you think I could have changed, because then that would really not just help me, but it would also help any other of the women that are in the comment sections seeing what an ideal woman should be based on the video. So yeah, please, if you like this content, I would ask if you just hit subscribe. Also, be sure to check out my other videos. I do have one on being 5 tips to being a man. For some of the men that are watching this, I highly recommend that you watch that, as those are just simple steps to becoming a man as a young man. I think I'll put the link over here in the top. So yeah, as you guys know, this is the Truth channel. This is Kyle Roddy here, and this is the channel where I tell you the truth and only the truth, and I give you facts, ideas, opinions. I give you tips on how to improve yourself, and that is pretty much my channel. I strive to just make you guys better at the end of the day, because then I know that I've helped you. These videos may not get a lot of views, but I know that even the first 7-10 people that have watched this, I really enjoy that, seeing that you guys are getting my content. Some of you may not have watched the full video, so the subscriptions I don't really care about it, as long as I'm reaching one person at a time. I know that what I speak can affect one person, and then from there I know that I've done and I have said what I needed to say. So yeah, all in all, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next.